Hello friends, today I'm gonna show you how to crochet this beautiful summer bag. Our bag will consist of 13 identical squares, which we'll join together using a crochet hook in a very specific way. So let's begin by crocheting the first square. Take your cotton yarn and a 2.5mm crochet hook. We start with a magic ring. Then chain 2 stitches for height and make 1 double crochet. Let me show you slowly again. Yarn over, insert the hook into the ring, yarn over again and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again and pull through remaining 2. And now we'll need to crochet 23 more double crochets, so that we have 25 in total. I'm finishing the last one now. Then insert the hook into the second chain we made at the start of the row. And our ring is complete. Now let's begin the second round. Chain 3 for height. I'll explain briefly. This round will consist of double crochets worked into each stitch of the previous row, and between each double crochet we'll make 1 chain. This will give our round and more lacy appearance. So we yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, then chain 1, and move on to the next stitch. Alternate between double crochets and chain stitches. Look how beautiful it's turning out. We've reached the end of the second round. Chain 1, make 1 last double crochet, chain 1 again, and close the round with a slip stitch. Now we move on to the petal section. For now, we are crocheting the arches they will be based on. Each arch will be made from a chain of 10 stitches. There will be 8 arches in total. We start with a chain of 10 stitches. And make a single crochet into the same stitch we started from. This will help us avoid a large gap. To finish the arch with a single crochet, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over again, pull through both loops, and that's our first arch. Now make 3 single crochets into the chain spaces of the previous round. Then chain 10 again. And attach it with a single crochet into the same stitch. Repeat 3 single crochets across the chain spaces of the previous round, then 10 more chains. And we'll have the third and fourth arches, completing half of the round. Continue this sequence to finish the round. At this point, 7 petals are done. Let's crochet the last one, and then I'll show you how to edge them beautifully. Finish the round with 3 single crochets. And now we start edging the arches with 18 double crochets each. To keep our square flat and smooth, without any waves, do the following. You'll see there are 3 single crochets between each pair of arches. Place your petal close to the previous row. Insert the hook into the middle stitch. Yarn over and make a half double crochet by pulling through all loops at once. From the same stitch, begin edging the next petal, again with 18 double crochets and a half double crochet in between. Look how nice and neat the connection between petals looks. Continue in this way all around. We now move on to the last petal and finish the round with a half double crochet. And here's our beautiful flower. Now we need to create arches that will support the next round. Each arch will begin at the top of a petal. To reach that point, we'll use slip stitches. This will be almost invisible in the final design. Insert the hook into the chain from the previous round. Yarn over and pull through both loops. Then repeat into the next stitch. Now count 7 stitches from the bottom and chain 4. On the next petal, also count 7 stitches from the bottom and attach the chain with a slip stitch. Then make 6 slip stitches along the top of the petal and chain 4 again. This round is a bit different, so I'm showing it in detail. You can crochet along with me, alternating 6 slip stitches across the top of each petal with 4 chain stitches in between. As a result of this row, arches are formed. Then we will crochet around these arches in the next round to shape our piece into a square. We close the row with a slip stitch. And then I'll show you how to move on to the next round. We begin by chaining 7. Then, in the center top of the petal, we'll make a single crochet. If you're looking at a finished piece, we are right here. We previously chained 3 for the turning chain, which substitutes the first double crochet, and then 4 more to get to this point. That's why we chained 7 in total. Next, chain 3, and into the arch we will crochet 4 double crochets just into the arch space, followed by 3 chains. That completes this section, and now we're moving on to create the corner. Chain 4, then make 3 double treble crochets. Yarn over twice, insert the hook into the arch, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over again, pull through 2 more, and once again pull through the last 2. Repeat this for a total of 3 double treble crochets. So we chain 3 double treble crochets now, and at this point we're gonna form this arch. To do this, chain 4. And make another set of 3 double treble crochets. This is a more complex round with many different elements. Look, now we formed our corner. Then chain 4 and single crochet into the center top of the next petal. Look at the corner that we have, and next we're gonna crochet this element. Chain 3 and in the next arch make 4 double crochets followed by 3 chains and a single crochet in the center top of the next petal. approaching the corner again, chain 4. Look, we're gonna crochet this element right here. Make 3 double treble crochets. Chain 4, 3 more double treble crochets, chain 4, and a single crochet in the next petal stop. Have a quick look at what we got at the moment. Then chain 3, 4 double crochets, chain 3, and then we need to crochet the corner again. We're gonna do it just like we did it before. And now, a small note about how we finish the corner. At the end of the round, when finishing a corner, we only make 2 double treble crochets, because at the beginning of the round we chained 7, and 3 of those were the turning chain. So, instead of making a 3rd double treble crochet, we insert the hook into the 3rd chain from the bottom and close it with a slip stitch. Our square is now fully formed. In a final round, we'll work an edging into every stitch from the previous row and chain 2 in each corner to keep the square shape. We begin with 2 turning chains, and the edging is done with double crochets. In the spots with arches, we can just crochet directly into the arch space. In the first arch, where we had 4 chains, we crochet 3 double crochets and 1 more directly above the single crochet. In the next arch of 3 chains, we crochet 2 double crochets. Over the group of 4 double crochets from the previous row, we crochet 4 double crochets, 1 into each stitch. Then 2 double crochets into the next arch. and one directly above the single crochet again. Near the corner, crochet 3 double crochets over the previous row's double treble crochets, one into each. In a corner arch, crochet 3 double crochets, then chain 2 and 3 more double crochets. This forms the new corner. Continue along the second side just like we did on the first. We're almost done now, only one last corner to finish. In the final corner, again, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, then crochet 2 more double crochets and finish the round with a slip stitch. The square is complete. Cut the yarn and weave in the end on the wrong side. Now we're going to lay our 13 squares like this, and I'll show you how to join them all together. We start by making a loop. And then we attach it to the corner of the square by making a single crochet into the chain space. Next, we begin joining by inserting the hook into the first stitch after the corner of the first square. And then into the first stitch after the corner on the second square, exactly as shown in the video. Yarn over and pull through both loops, just a regular slip stitch. Then insert the hook into the second stitch of the first square, then into the second stitch of the second square. Yarn over and make another slip stitch. This creates a neat chain-like pattern along the seam. Continue joining all the squares this way. Now that all our squares are connected, we are ready for the final step. Make sure the right side is facing up. This is important. We just need to join the last part here before we move on to the handles. Look at where we are now. From here, we start a round of single crochets, working into each stitch of the previous row. Begin with 2 chain stitches to lift your work to the top of the corner, right here. Next, we crochet a chain of 110 stitches and attach it to the next corner with a single crochet. Insert the hook, yarn over, and pull through. Yarn over again and pull through both loops, just like that. Then continue along the side, working single crochets into each stitch until you reach the next corner, where we'll make the second handle. Again, chain 110 and attach it to the corner with a single crochet. From here, continue crocheting along the edge of the bag with single crochets until you return to where the first handle begins. We're going to work 4 rounds around the outer edge of the bag and then 2 more rounds on the inside. Let's start with handles. Into each chain stitch of the handle, crochet a single crochet, stitch by stitch, across the entire chain. Do this for both handles. We finish this round with a slip stitch and move on to the next one. Chain 2 to lift your work, and continue working single crochets into every stitch from the previous round. Repeat this for a total of 4 rounds. Then cut the yarn. Now we just need to finish the inside of the handles by working 2 rounds of single crochets along the inner edge. We start from here. Attach your yarn, chain 2, and continue with single crochets in each stitch of the previous round. Now, I want to draw your attention to how we shape the corners. To keep the fabric lying flat, we need to decrease 2 single crochets into 1. Here is how. Insert a hook into the first stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Then insert the loop into the next stitch, pull up another loop. And now pull through all loops on the hook at once. This creates a clean decrease. Work all other stitches as normal. When you reach the next corner, make 1 more decrease. and finish the round right here. Cut the yarn and your bag is completely done. This is what our beautiful summer bag looks like. We used about 180 grams of yarn in total. I hope your result turns out just as lovely. And I also hope this tutorial was helpful for you. See you next time.